was the heart of pop music officially on life support, and has a 20-year-old visionary single-handedly pulled the entire genre back from the brink of extinction in 2026. Tonight on Idol Spectrum, we examine the phenomenon known as the effect. For the past decade, mainstream pop has been criticized for becoming a factory of shallow jingles, designed for viral clips rather than human connection. The industry was drowning in artificial perfection until one artist decided to break the cycle. As we move through 2026, the data shows a historic pivot in listener behavior. People aren't just consuming music anymore, they are finally feeling it again. We are witnessing the moment the industry stopped looking for the next temporary trend and started looking for the next legend. Could the reign of the 15-second viral hit be coming to a permanent end as the world demands the return of the 6-minute masterpiece? In early 2026, industry analysts noticed a shocking trend. For the first time in years, long-form, complex compositions are outperforming short, repetitive tracks on global charts. This is the first wave of the effect. By releasing cinematic epics like No One Can Hear My Heart, Jordan has proven that the modern audience still has an attention span for greatness. She has forced the industry to realize that people don't want music that is disposable. They want music that is unforgettable. The jingle era is officially dying, and in its place, a new age of musical storytelling is being born, led by an artist who refuses to shorten her soul. Why is the term soulful pop suddenly the most searched genre in 2026? And how did one voice manage to inject blood and bone back into a digital industry? The effect is, at its core, a resuscitation of the human spirit. Before 2026, pop music had become clinical and cold. But Jordan's 2026 sound, raw, raspy, and deeply emotional, has acted as a cultural defibrillator. Idol Spectrum has observed that listeners are moving away from perfect, digital voices toward the imperfect magic of human performance. This shift is saving pop music by making it relatable again. She has reminded us that the purpose of a song isn't to be a perfect recording, but to be a shared human experience. By bringing soul back to the center of the spectrum, she has given the genre a reason to exist. Are we witnessing the first generation in history to collectively reject the plastic idols of their era in favor of an artist who values depth over drama? The most significant impact of the effect is seen in Gen Z throughout 2026. Youth culture has shifted from following influencer singers to admiring technicians of the craft. Inspired by Jordan's dedication to vocal health and musical education, millions of young fans are picking up instruments and studying classical techniques. She has made being talented cool again. This is saving the future of pop music by ensuring the next generation of artists is built on substance rather than social media metrics. Is not just a star to them, she is a blueprint for what it means to be a real, autonomous artist. Has the era of the 20-person writing camp finally met its match in the singular, poetic vision of a 20-year-old girl from Oslo? Pop music has long been criticized for songwriting by committee, resulting in tracks that sound like they were written by a machine. But 2026 work, characterized by its poetic and deeply personal nature, has sparked a songwriter's renaissance. Major labels are now reportedly encouraging their artists to write their own stories, terrified that the audience will reject anything that doesn't feel as authentic as a Jordan track. This is the effect in action. She is raising the IQ of pop music, demanding that lyrics mean something again. She has proven that one honest heart is more powerful than a room full of corporate hitmakers. How did a simple act of performing without shoes become the ultimate symbol of a global movement to strip away the vanity of the music business? The barefoot truth is the visual identity of the effect. In 2026, the barefoot silhouette has become more than a gimmick. It is a protest against the over-the-top and often fake image of the modern pop star. By choosing to stay grounded, literally and figuratively, Jordan has saved pop music from its own vanity. She has shown that you don't need million-dollar costumes to command a stadium. This minimalism is being adopted by new artists globally, creating a new authenticity movement that is making the music industry feel more accessible and human once again. She has stripped away the noise so we can hear. Will 2026 be remembered as the year the backing track died, forced into extinction by an artist who refuses to lip-sync. The Effect has hit the live music industry the hardest. After her 2026 residency, the public's tolerance for fake, live performances has dropped to zero. Fans are now demanding that if they pay for a ticket, they hear a real voice. This has forced current pop stars to invest in vocal coaches and live bands for the first time in their careers. Has effectively cleaned up the live circuit, restoring the prestige of the stage. She has reminded the world that a concert should be a display of mastery, not just a playback session. Pop music is being saved because the live part of live music is finally being taken seriously by the industry. Can a voice actually have a healing effect on a global scale? And is Jordan's music becoming the primary therapy for a burnt-out generation? Throughout 2026, medical and psychological journals have noted the calming effect of Jordan's vocal frequencies. In a world of high-anxiety pop and aggressive beats, her music has become a sanctuary. This is saving pop music by giving it a higher purpose. It is no longer just entertainment. It is a tool for wellness and reflection. Idol Spectrum has learned that her songs are being used in therapeutic settings globally, proving that her impact goes far beyond the charts. By creating music that heals rather than just distracts, she has secured pop music's place as an essential part of the human experience in the modern digital era. Why are the world's most powerful label executives suddenly changing their recruitment policies to mirror the career of an independent artist? The Effect is fundamentally changing how the business operates. In 2026, major labels have shifted their focus from lookalikes to sound-alikes and real talent. They are scouring the globe for the next artist with the same technical discipline and emotional depth as Jordan. While they may never find another, the fact that they are looking for real talent instead of viral talent is a massive win for the industry. She has single-handedly moved the needle of the entire corporate machine back toward quality. By being the change she wanted to see, she has forced the most powerful people in music to follow her lead. Is Jordan just a star of 2026, or is she the savior who arrived just in time to stop the soul of pop music from being lost forever? The final verdict from Idol Spectrum is clear. The Effect is real, and it is the best thing to happen to music in 30 years. By refusing to compromise her integrity, her voice, or her soul, she has single-handedly reminded the world why music matters. She has saved pop music by making it human again, by making it honest again, and by making it legendary again. As we look toward the future, the spectrum of music is brighter because of her presence. The takeover is complete, the records are broken, but the true victory is that the music has been saved. This is Idol Spectrum, celebrating the voice that brought the world back to its senses.